Oh my gosh. So I just got home from doing a 10 mile or 10.35 mile run. I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning. It took me 2 hours. My knees hurt. I'm super exhausted. And I've done this all fasted so far. And I'm gonna go inside and get some water because I am thirsty as hell. Like, look how soaked my shirt is right now. It's crazy. And I gotta go take care of my beard because I have workout beard. It looks gross. It feels gross. But it's a great start to my day. Alright, so I'm all showered, got the beard looking good. As you all know, today is November 1st, and that is the start of No Shave November. So a lot of you are probably wondering, what do I need to start growing the beard? And we're going to jump right into that. So you're going to need a couple of things, and I primarily go to two companies that I really feel have the best products out there. One of those companies is called Grave Before Shave, and you're going to need oil. This is my favorite oil by them. It's their, I guess they advertise it as enhanced oil, and it's honestly, it's like the other oils, but it's a little thicker, so it's going to help lock that moisture in your beard a little better than the other oils. It's like a fresh, soapy smell, kind of. I think it smells fantastic. The second thing that you're going to need is a balm. Now, they do not make balm for the scent that smells just like it. I have a couple scents that are my favorite from them, and that is the Aphrodisiac, and they have an aphrodisiac balm with it. This one smells a lot like cologne. I love this one so much. So a lot of the times what I'll do is I'll put this one in first to help lock in the moisture from taking a shower. And you always want to put this stuff in right after you get out the shower. And then you can add some balm. Now, and this is my personal opinion, but you will not need balm or beard butter until about maybe your third or fourth week of growing a beard. It's just, this stuff is made more to keep your hairs straight and looking nice, and you're not going to have a lot of I guess messy hair on your face. So I would honestly wait to get the balm. This is really just going to help train your beard to stay in shape, and that's about it. Another one that I like by them is, it's called Caramel Mocha, and they have a balm for that one too. I am not a big coffee drinker. I don't like coffee. I know, crazy. I personally, it makes me sick. But I love this scent because it reminds me of like a caramel brownie. It smells so good though. I love this one, and I highly recommend it. Detroit Grooming Company, and obviously they're located in Detroit. Now, my favorite scent by them is called Tea Kettle, and it's like a vanilla, has a vanilla smell. I think it might just be vanilla, honestly. I love this one. It's called Tea Kettle, and they name every single one of their oils off something that's in Detroit or in Michigan, somewhere near. The next one that I like by them is called Traverse City. And they only make beard butter. They don't make beard balm, but it's like a thicker beard butter, so it's almost like it leans a little more towards the balm, but it's not quite as waxy as the balm. And this one I know for sure is cherry and tobacco, and it has that really nice sweet scent. I really like this one, and as you can tell, it's almost empty. So I use this one quite often, and their beard butter smells pretty. You smell more of the tobacco in the beard butter than you do the oil. So I feel like this one smells a little more like cherry. This one smells a little more like tobacco, but they're pretty close. My next favorite by them is called Orchard Lake, and that one is orange vanilla. And it smells just like a orange creamsicle. Like, I mean, just like it. It's so good. I highly recommend that one too. And both smell pretty close in smell. Kingsman. I really like this one. It's called Holy Grail. And it smells just like cologne also. Another company that I highly recommend, and I'm sure a lot of you were expecting this brand to pop up, especially if you are already using oils, and that would be Beard Brand. And I like their Lumberyard scent. To me, that's their best scent, mostly because it honestly smells like you bought a couple 2x4s. Like if you're in Home Depot and you're walking through that aisle where all the wood is. And their Lumberyard, you can no longer get that on their website. You can only buy this at Target. And I know when I went to Target, they did not have any in the store, and you had to order it offline or find one of the employees who work in that department, and they can actually order it for you and save you from paying the shipping. Now, this next oil I used a lot when I first started growing my beard because it was cheap and it actually worked. And that is, at the time they were called Dollar Beard Club, now they're just called the Beard Club. And I like their sandalwood scent. Now this one is small. It's a smaller bottle compared to the other ones, but it's vastly cheaper. And it's, I think, even with shipping and handling, it's only $5.99, whereas the other ones you're paying maybe close to $15 to $20 for a bottle. These guys are very good. I like their oil. It's what I started on because it was cheap, it saved me a lot of money, but it was just as effective as the other oils. But in my personal opinion, it doesn't smell as good as the other oils. But it smells just like an incense stick. So if you like incense sticks or that hippie type smell, this is probably the one that you should go to. Next, you're going to need a beard wash. Do not use the shampoo that you use on your hair because that is a harsher wash for your hair because you have more hair on your head than you do on your face. And they are different kinds of hair. If you can tell, like this hair is, I would say, thinner. It's not as coarse, it's not as curly, and it's just not as thick as my beard. And I think they say that there's roughly like 55,000 hairs on your face, where as on your head, I think they said there's 155,000. So that's why it's harsher. It's a harsher soap to clean off the dead skin and like the scalp and the dirt that accumulates on the top of your head. You do not get that in your beard, especially if you wash it with beard wash. and I highly recommend Grave Before Shave. It has argan oil in it, which is very good for your beard. Argan oil is, and it comes out almost like a gel, I want to say, and it lathers up really good. And this actually smells the same as their enhanced. It's the same scent. It's fantastic. So this is my favorite beard wash to use. My second favorite is, it's by Detroit Grooming Company, and it's like a vanilla smell, but that one doesn't lather at all. So if you like the beard washes that lather, this is the one you should go with. If you don't, I would highly recommend Detroit Grooming Company. Next, you're going to need a conditioner. And I don't necessarily buy beard conditioner. I buy a conditioner that's a little more expensive, but you can find it at probably every store. And I'm sure you've been to Walmart, where it's probably the cheapest. It's about $7 a bottle, and it's called Maui. Okay, now there's a couple reasons I like this one the most, and the reason is because it actually has shea butter, coconut oil, and macadamia oil in it. Macadamia oil is very good for dry, damaged beards. It's going to help soften your beard and help repair any broken hairs or thinning hairs that you have in your beard. And I haven't tried their other ones. I know they have different conditioners and shampoos for certain styles of hair, but I always get the one that's for dry, damaged hair. It's in the purple bottle, dry, damaged hair, because it has all those oils in it and the shea butter in it. So, for those of you who already have a long beard, and none of that really, you probably know all of that, or maybe you didn't, I don't know. Now you do. For those who have longer beards, I do not like using beard balm, mostly because it's so waxy, and for me, and this is just what happened to me, it would actually make the ends of my beard like curl really bad, and it did not look well kept at all. It was actually doing the opposite of what it was intended. Once it hit like the 6th month, I had a 6-month beard balm just wasn't working anymore for me, and I thought that I was just having a beard that didn't cooperate. I thought I like needed something stronger, so then I went to wax, and it was even worse because putting mustache wax in your beard made my beard curl even more. So then I realized maybe it's the amount of wax that's in the balm. And I decided to go out on a limb and try something. And it's another product by Grave Before Shave. And they only make this. They don't make this in a balm. They don't make this in an oil. This is a one-of-a-kind product. And it is a beard butter. Okay? I typically use beard butter, not beard balm anymore, because it helps keep my beard soft, because it like conditions it. It conditions your beard, and the gravity and having a soft beard helps pull your hairs down, and it keeps it straight. This is a teakwood scented beard butter, and it smells so good. In my opinion, and of course this is my opinion again, teakwood and oudwood are probably the two best scents in the men's grooming. Teakwood's one of the best, and so is oudwood. And as you notice, I highly recommended both scents. Now you're probably asking, how much of each do I use? And that all depends on your beard. What your beard, if it's more coarse, if it's thinner, if it's thicker. Obviously, if it's thicker, you're going to need more. When you're first growing out your beard, and it's like a little stubble, I would say a pea-size amount of oil. And if you're buying bottles of oil that are this big, that's going to last you a couple months. Just using that pea-size oil, because you don't want your face looking greasy. It will leave your face looking kind of greasy if you don't have enough hair yet. But I would say probably after a month or a month and a half, start using about a dime size, like the size of a dime in your hand. And then obviously as your beard gets long like mine, probably around 6 months, I would start using, I would say 10 to 15 drops, maybe 18 at most. If you're using the oil and the butter, I would say maybe doing anywhere from 5 to 10 drops of oil instead. I hope to see everybody growing out your beards, and if you have any suggestions on oils that you like that maybe I didn't mention in this video, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell for post notifications. Scents go.